Okay, so what are you gonna do when you're in Las Vegas and you want to see a show, I put that in quotes, but you don't want to blow a lot of cashola on it? So they stopped the pirate ship. Pirate ship is no more. The volcano's not even blowing over at the Mirage because of the Corona. The fountain at Bellagio, I'm not sure that's running anymore. And what was that other one?
No shows.
There was a freeway. There's no shows running at all basically right now because of Corona. But even generally, their shows, bloody hell, will set you back. Will set you back tons of cash. Like even to see the bloody Blue Man Group, like in the nosebleed section, it's going to set you back like $500. It's ridiculous. Las Vegas. But right now for Corona, nothing's running. None of the free shows are going. The pirate ship stopped. What are you going to do? There's one thing, and that's the high roller. The big wheel up there. And I can officially say this is the best bargain in Las Vegas entertainment to keep you occupied for 30 minutes. You can get a ticket for, check this out. So you can hear me over the bloody music there. So I got my tickets right here. Do you see what that says? What is that right there? Ah, crikey. Look at that, $11.50. See that price there? $11.50 for a ride. I mean, that's what you pay for a movie. Now, of course, you're probably going to be Googling this after you see me talking about this bloody high roller. Going, bloody hell, Bob, how'd you get that price? What's the deal with that? It says $28 online. So there's really a two-part deal we got going on here. One is, if you get the daytime ticket, it's half price right off the bat. And it's until 7 o'clock. Even though on the ticket, they really want to make sure you don't push that one. It says to get here before 6 or 5:59, but it's really before 7. 7 o'clock you get here, you get tickets for half price to begin with. So it takes it right down, and then you can get another half price off with a student ID, okay? So don't tell anyone, that's the little secret you got going on here. So you go to uni, if you've ever been to uni, you dig out that bloody ID, you get it out of the cupboard, you bring it with you, you get half price per day, and half price again for uni, with any student ID. And if you haven't been to uni, you don't have your ID, just find, you got someone in your group who's like a 10-year-old or something, have them dig their bloody school ID out, give them your credit card, send them in there, they get half price for you. Anyway, that's how it's done, half price and double half price. That's a lot of half price off. Okay, now let's take a look at the high roller. We're gonna go in, I hope they don't bust my chops.
Billabong.
Oh, we got Billabong? Where's Billabong?
Billabong.
Oh, there we go. Billabong. It's Australia, mate. A little taste of Australia. That's the official Australian brand. You see that? Oh, what's the other one? Oh, Uggs. You see a lot of Uggs here. Uggs and Billabong, they're doing down under justice. For the time being, we're going to do the best bargain entertainment on the Las Vegas Strip. There's really no other bargains to be had. And during Corona time, there's no other anything to be had because everything's closed. Half of the bloody casinos are even closed. Here's the high roller, mate. Let's go in, Jesus. Crikey, it's hot as hell out here. I know hope they got aircon in there. Okay, here we go. Boom, hello. High roller today. Oh my dear, got them right there.
Perfect,
You look at it, okay? They didn't bust my chops for having a camera. Maybe Las Vegas is getting a little nicer. Okay, what do we got? Put that one away. And 2 tickets, please.
They're gonna scan us upstairs.
What do you think, Mum? Excited?
I think it's all very nice.
Is it going to be scary down there?
I hope not.
Because it's like it's taller than like a 50-story building, and you're up there in you're up there in aluminum egg, floating up there on some bloody bicycle spokes. Oh, look at the colours in here. Got the high roller bar. Oh man, it's so sophisticated. It's so sophisticated, I almost want a cocktail. Look at these lights. I feel like I'm in a bloody... All right, Mum's got to go to the bathroom. We'll come back in a minute there, mate. I love like the 1920s style, like Vanity Fair spread there. Do you like that vintage? It's interesting the decor they do in Vegas. It's always kind of like vintage and then not. Vintage and modern. Okay, high roller, there we go.
Real quick,
Whoops, sorry about that.
And then the one at the
Yikes.
there it is.
Thank you. And what's the craziest thing you've ever seen happen on the high roller?
Craziest
Yeah,
thing?
crazy. And you got a lot of drunk people going in
It's
there.
supposed to be drunk.
Yeah?
It's
Does it get like crazy on there?
It's really
Did you ever have to
crazy.
shut it down and like fast forward?
Yeah, we had to do it a couple times.
Okay, can't tell me, I know, so I'll keep it there. Alright. There it is, mate. There's the bubble. Crikey. After itself, well, marathon. Okay, now it looks like I'm going to rob a stagecoach. I mean, do we live in crazy times? I mean, I can go into a bank wearing this and a bloody cowboy hat and I can say, give me all your money. And they're like, can I have your account number, mate? I'm like, here you go, 492753. Yeah, thank you. Oh, we need the tickets again? No, you can. All right.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Here we go, high roller. Ah, the Las Vegas view. Right, we're getting on. This one just for us? All right. High roller. We got it all for ourselves here. Look at this, mate. Honestly, like, I'm already scared. Are you scared? There's not a lot of like railing along the edge.
Well, I like the big bubble. I feel like
Okay, now I'm getting the sense of a mistake. Everyone was scared. I'm pretty scared.
Are you?
Well, I thought there was going to be like more of a bottom railing bit. There's like absolutely nothing. It's a tad scarier than I expected. Actually, you're scared of heights. Perhaps don't do it. I'm going to sit on the floor here then. Crikey! Okay, that's better on the floor there. Much better on the floor. Alright, give me your thoughts there, Mum.
Well, we're high up. We're not at the top. We're only at 428 feet. I think we get up to 500 and something.
Oh, so we're almost at the top, okay.
We're almost at the top. You're sitting on the ground. It's high up. I'm not getting vertigo. I'm okay, and I usually do get vertigo. But I think the secret is to look out and not down.
I agree. But I find when you're doing these scary things, you know, you try to remember that this wheel's been running for like 10 years, and or something like that, I guess. 5 years? I don't know. Nothing's fallen down yet, so it's got to be relatively safe.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They just said we hit the apex. Oh, there it is. You see this? 550 feet high. Okay, so now we're at the apex. There's a bit of vertigo, but it's not too bad.
You can see the other walls.
We've crested the top, but there's still a lot to see on this side, especially if we were traveling back on time to this big safe spot some 200 years ago.
Oh, a little axe down there. Oh look, okay, now we're getting a little lower. I can stand up again. We're only like 5 floors up. Look at the cool mechanism, it's so cool. It's still a little scary actually. You see the balls over there? Going up, up and up and up and over.
There's Caesar's Forum.
And the Caesar's Forum, I don't know why that's there, because Caesar's Palace is over there. See that one? So how do you get all the way across? I don't understand.
I don't know. That's where we were swimming today. We were over at Caesar's Palace today.
Yeah, that was a good swim.
That was a good swim. That's a good pool if you want to go. And if you're in any of the Caesar's hotels, or you go to any of their pools, tomorrow we're going to go to the Flamingo.
So yeah, that's another bargain suggestion. So in Caesar's Palace, if you start Caesar's Palace, Caesar's Entertainment, they own like 20 hotels. If you stay at any of them, you can go to the pool at any of the other hotels, right? You stay,
Show me your card.
you show them your card, and my room key has shellfish on it, and they let us right in. So you can stay at a bargain hotel and go stay in the pool of the gods over there at Caesar's. In case of emergency, if you need to contact a staff member, press intercom button below. I was actually wondering if they were going to have like a staff member on board to like keep an eye on you. Because we're all alone, people can go like hog wild in here, break the doors open, go bungee jumping. But
I don't think the doors are going to
they'll leave it to your own desire.
I think it's probably bulletproof.
In fact, are there any cameras in here? Is that one? That might be one, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. Some brave YouTuber could come up here and get the shag on, you know. You want 30 minutes to get it done.
You can even smoke pot in here if you want.
Yeah.
Legal in Nevada.
Yeah, everywhere in Vegas smells like bloody marijuana these days,
Yeah,
I can
right,
tell
it
you.
does.
Jeez, you going down your hallway or anything, bloody hell. The stink of pot, it's crazy. We were out by the Caesar's pool today, like we said. There's some guy just like smoking up a doobie right in the corner. Bloody hell, it's crazy.
It's better than the smell of tobacco.
I don't know, the doobie's more pungent. And then like the doobie smokers, they somehow think that they're not actually smokers. They're like, I'm not smoking a cigarette, I can do this anyway, even though there's no smoking
It's
rules.
not really smoky.
Okay, let's see if we can get one more bargain done. Let's ask them if we can stay on board for another go.
Okay, then we better cover our face.
Okay, I'm putting on the wire.
The cabin is approaching the wheelhouse.
Okay, here we go.
Gather all your belongings, including children, coupons, and companions, as well as the personal items required to leave the cabin. Gather all your belongings, including children, coupons, and companions.
Very cool.
Oh look, the decoveting, the de-coronaing the pod there. And how many seconds does it take to go around before it's back up again? No, I mean like along here. How long do they have the de-corona?
Like 15, 30 seconds.
Alright, you've got to do that fast. It's like a pit crew in a NASCAR, you know. You've got to get in there, wipe it down, pick up all the thousands of dollars and chips that have been dropped on the ground, put those right into your pocket right there. Exactly, yeah. Lost and found, I know where that is, mate. Yeah, we're all drunk, it's Las Vegas, you know. So what's the craziest thing you've ever seen happen in one of these pods? Like the door's open, or you see it coming down and you're like, we got a problem here today.
Yeah, I've seen someone like get stuck in there.
Get what?
I've seen someone get stuck in there, but
Get stuck?
Yeah.
Like fall on the floor?
like no, like they stuck inside after it closes and they're supposed to be out.
Oh, okay.
But like we have a thing where we can open it.
Okay.
That's
You ever
kinda
see anyone that get like busy in there? 'Cause people are all alone, no?
No.
You ever see anyone like partying a little too hard in there? Like they really should go? No. I think you're holding back on there. I think it is.
I've seen a few tipsy people.
Okay, tipsy, alright.
Tipsy.
Hey, we got someone else. Cool, well thanks for the insight. Oh, there's my mum. Alright, later.
Cool, we just could get those guys going.
So there you go, mates. The best bargain entertainment on the strip. The High Roller. That was a lot of fun, actually. There's a little bit of vertigo, not... Well, it could have been worse. Let me put it that way. If you really... I'm pretty scared of heights. I found it tolerable. I had to sit on the floor for a few seconds. But otherwise, it wasn't like crazy vertigo. It's something about... There's nothing outside the pod to look at, so it kind of feels like you're on an airplane or something. You know. But there you go, best bargain on the strip, $11.50. You want to see the whole thing?
And then
that was a fun trip.
That was real fun. That was very cool. Very cool. I would definitely do it. And then the other thing, I'll tell you, Vegas has never been so clean. There they were wiping everything. And in Vegas, these millions, tens of millions of people a day.
Yeah, usually they get tens of millions of people a day, and they never pull out a rag or anything.
It is super clean.
Never do they pull out a rag.
You do not have to worry about coming here and forgetting.
But they're getting out the chamois all over the place now. Oh, look at these big balls. That's what's holding you up there, mate.
There's the bottom of the ball.
Oh, there's the ball coming over. They got a net in case you fall out. That's gotta happen. There must be more stories than what they told me. I think they're holding back. Probably corporate policy says, don't tell anyone the crazy stuff that happens. Anyway, that concludes the tour of the high roller, mates.
Very cool.
Till next time.